Performance anxiety is something so many singers out there struggle with, and it absolutely breaks my heart because some of those singers are the best singers ever, and then they butcher their performances because they are just nervous wrecks. So, today I want to help you deal with your performance anxiety and get better at it so you can actually show your talent to the world and enjoy it while you're doing it as well, okay? So let's look at how you can deal with performance anxiety today. First, let me start by saying being nervous is good. Being nervous means that you care. Beyonce actually has this quote where she says, I'm paraphrasing here, but something like if she's nervous, she knows that she's going to have a good performance, right? Because it means that you care, right? Being nervous means you care, and that is a good thing. So being a little bit nervous is always good. If you're not nervous, it means you don't care. So just remember that. It's a good thing that you're nervous. Now, there's obviously a difference between like full blown anxiety and being nervous. But just remember that the underlying nervousness of this whole thing is good. Okay? It just means that you care. Now, here are some things that you can do to help you stay or like become calm again and just keep going and keep going through your performance. My first tip is keep breathing. That is so important. If you stop breathing, there's obviously, well, no sound coming out, but you'll also forget lyrics because you start to panic. And I see that a lot with people who are really getting anxious or start to panic. They stop breathing. Keep breathing and breathe low, right? Just breathe here into your ribs, down. Breathe low. That is very, very, very important. Keep breathing, okay? That's the most important thing that you can do. It's also going to help you get rid of that shake in your voice, right? It's almost like vibrato, but it's super duper duper fast and very obvious and not as beautiful as a vibrato. So this will also, like breathing low, will also help you get rid of that shake in your voice as well. So keep breathing and breathe low. And then next we have storytelling. Try to focus on the storytelling. Don't focus too much on how you sound or what the audience might think of you, right? Just focus on telling the story of your song. That is very, very important. And if you are really in the song and you're focusing on that, you're not focusing so much on the audience or the actual fact that you're performing right now. Okay, so try to focus on the storytelling. And what kind of goes into that as well is don't feel like the audience is here to judge you. The audience is here to support you and cheer you on. They want you to succeed. They don't want to see you fail because if you fail, they will feel uncomfortable and they will feel bad for you. And they didn't come to your performance or your audition to make you feel bad or make you feel uncomfortable or have them feel uncomfortable. They came to your performance to have a good time, right? So they are here because they want you to succeed. We are all on your side when you are performing, okay? That is really important to remember. And what goes into that is your mindset as well, right? You've got to have your mindset right. If you are focusing on the negative things and if you are focusing on all the things that could go wrong, well, guess what? Those things will start to go wrong. Have your mindset in the right place. Focus on the good things. Focus on the things that make you happy. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it works, right? I also like to use this beautiful tool called visualization. I like to see myself up on that stage delivering a great performance before I actually go on stage and perform. This really helps me get into the right setting, the mindset as well. But it also helps me calm myself down as well. And yes, I still get nervous. Everyone does. It's part of performing and it's part of the rush. And usually, once you start, the nerves usually start to go away, which is really good. Not always, but usually they start to go away and then you can really enjoy your performance. But, just try out visualization. See yourself up on that stage and see if that helps at all. Now, this next one is very obvious. You have to prepare for your performances. If you have a long set, for example, and you're not quite sure what you're going to do, like what songs you're going to sing, then that's going to end up in a disaster. If you're just singing one song, make sure you know the lyrics and you know the melody and all those good things, and you're super confident in the song. Even if you get really, really nervous and anxious, then your muscle memory will start to kick in, right? If you practiced really, really well, your muscles are going to remember what they're supposed to do. And they will kind of do the singing for you, even if you start kind of freaking out a little bit, right? So make sure you are prepared. That is very, very, very important. My next tip is create safety nets for yourself. A safety net could, for example, be a set list on the floor, so you don't have to remember which song is next. It could be the chord progression if you accompany yourself. It could even be lyrics, right? It doesn't matter what it is, but create some safety nets for yourself so you don't have to freak out about those little things, right? And most of the time, we don't even use our safety nets that we created for ourselves, but it's always good to have them just in case we do need them. And then the last thing I would like to mention is experience. The more you do this, the better and the easier it's going to get, okay? Trust the process, accept that this is a learning curve. You will make mistakes. There's no such thing as a perfect performance, and that is okay. Nobody cares about you being perfect. All they want is a good experience, a good time. That's all they want. That's all your audience wants, and they want you to succeed. Okay? So the more you do this, the easier and the better it's going to get. Okay? So just take your time. Don't get frustrated. Just keep breathing and you will be okay. So those are my tips and the things I wanted to mention to hopefully help you with your performance anxiety. Give this a try, and again, keep working on this, right? Keep performing. Don't let performance anxiety keep you from performing and from sharing your gift with the world, okay? Because you will eventually see that this is not as bad as it looks, okay? You will be just fine, I promise you. And I know right now performing is not like the biggest thing because of this pandemic that we have going on right now, that we're hopefully soon are gonna get over, um, somewhat go back to a normal life. Fingers crossed, right? What you can do is do live streams, right? And record your performances and live stream them. And sometimes that can help too with getting over your performance anxiety a little bit more. And I know it's not the same experience, but it at least helps you get started with these performances. And you can stream in the middle of the night where maybe one person is gonna watch you, but still, it still gives you that rush, and it's still a good experience. So slowly build yourself up, and eventually you'll get there and you will be just fine. All right? Good. That is it for now. I hope this is going to help you with your performance anxiety, and hopefully you'll see the beautiful thing that performing is. And I will see you in the next video.